place feels pretty hot. There was a caster here. These look like cuts left by a sword.
Endfield. Do not forget your promise.
Lycia. You know her? Is she... She was. Now she's... just... an old acquaintance.
That means she's an ex-Enfielder? Just a single glance and I can definitely tell she's a master with the blade.
Administrator, I just received a report. Are you at the Originium power plant?
Professor Kroll, the power plant is a total mess.
I managed to find safe places for everyone, but these landbreakers just won't quit. The fever leading them is a giant bigger than the gate itself. They're patrolling crewmates, but the LBs didn't make it inside. Someone stopped them. That...
Ether energy signal.
Why did the signal disappear? I gotta run back.
That little girl. Well, I gotta check.
Yes. We once worked as a team. Lycia is pursuing her own hunt. She regards ether events as tracks left by her prey. She left Endfield and has since operated solo, keeping
So she just popped out of nowhere because of the ether activity, right? Her hunt...
Because she intends to keep a promise. A promise that you personally made with her.
Supervisor Perlica, we have an emergency call. Code U3. The three major factions of the Civilization Band are calling. They've received news of the Enman's...
Understood. Get Dijong prepped and ready. We'll head back ASAP.
Finally! Valley 4 got really messed up. About time someone
Endman, let's head back to... Don't worry. This is just part of the procedure. Channel encryption completed. Contact code U3 verified. This is OMV Dijong. Is the audio channel stable for our 3 honorable representatives?
Central Ministerial Committee of the United Workers Syndicates of Talos 2 speaking. Channel is clear.
The representative spokesperson of the Talos 2 General Chamber of Commerce now connected. Channel is clear.
Affiliated Hongshan Academy of Sciences of Tianshi Bureau of Great Yan. Link verified. Channel is...
Without further delay, I am Supervisor Perlica of Endfield Industries. I respectfully request the Assembly's attention, pursuant to our considerations of the Band Accord. This concludes the operational summary of Endfield Industries in Valley 4. The digital report has been distributed to all delegates given the threats encountered during our deployment of the Protocol Automation Core. We conclude that the Zeroth Directive is being targeted and obstructed with deliberate intent.
Pardon if I offended, Administrator, but I must verify the sections in your report regarding the current state of your memory faculties. At least your condition has now deteriorated. I offer you my sincere wish for your speedy recovery.
We need more than just courage and unity to overcome challenges. Planning and contingent alternatives are far more important.
To refocus on the issue. The harm caused to the people of Valley 4 constitutes a serious breach of UWST's core interests. The Bone Crusher clan will face region-wide pursuit with author...
Although a particular gentleman in our midst is getting excited about certain prospects, we must update all the tenants with bad news. During the Valley 4 incident, the Order of Steel Oak picked up signals of non-Anguloid activities. The location is near a rift along the northern front.
This is not an isolated incident. The spread of...
Also during this time, an Aldertone traveling south found tracks that we've never seen before. And these tracks are still giving off ether emissions as we speak. I believe everyone knows what this is about. If we were to assume the worst, the great enemy from a century ago is planning a return.
Everyone, let us confront the reality before us. The gravity of the situation leaves no space pursuant to the Band Accord. The laboratory shall restore the special authority level of Endfield Industries regarding the entirety of the civilization band, effective immediately.
Priority access and authority to execute on-site disposition shall be restored to the Administrator and the agreed-upon regions. The Accordatory shall support Enfield.
We deeply appreciate your support. Enfield intends to initiate a post-incident investigation at the earliest opportunity. Dijong...
This vibe reminds me of that meeting 10 years ago. And Administrator and Supervisor Perlica, I hope to host you both in the free city of laevantein.
Supporting the Order of Steel Oath is the priority for our industrial mothership. We must crush.
Suspicious signs have been identified in the Wuling Scientific Developmental District under HAS jurisdiction. We have proactively conveyed this information to the UWST and the TGCC. Our findings at Wuling show many similarities to the incident at Valley 4. We kindly request that Enfield representatives visit our facilities soon to prioritize these
similarities. Do they include ether rifts?
The sighting was reported by the Wuling Scientific Developmental District. It is also, given the ties between Wuling and Enfield, I believe everyone understands its importance to the civilization band. We kindly request your aid.
Understood. We shall address this matter with the
If there are no further matters, this ad hoc meeting is hereby adjourned. We anticipate the forthcoming
These new findings have everyone on edge. We must begin resolving the matter right away.
Supervisor Perlica, the HAS has sent a set of highly classified authorization protocols.
Okay, Endman. I'll talk to you later.
Hey, Endman. How's it going? Hey, Endman! Good to see you again. And yep, you're still rocking that charm. Just like 5 minutes ago, huh?
Endman, will you accept this? Have no fear. There's nothing odd about this thing. You gave everything to ensure the survival of life. With all retreat cut off, you placed your hope in the Zeroth Directive. Go forth and touch it. You have one last chance. Reclaim the history that was yours. Remember your calling. This is the only gift you left for yourself. There were 128,793 Terrans on Talos II at your birth. A single gate bridged two worlds. We crossed the vast cosmos and arrived at this foreign home. However, all our dreams and plans fell into ruin at that same gate. Behind us, the broken bridge crumbled. Every famine and mass casualty risked dooming our civilization. The First Angloid War saw this world spawn countless war machines, steeped in malice. You led the fledgling alliance and banished the threat into the ether side. Pioneering bases lost, Originium and you ravaged. Victory's toll was heavy. Then the Humiliation War reignited fratricide, nearly pushing Terrans to the edge of full-scale civil war. The seed you sowed bloomed in time. At the cliff's edge, people paused and pledged the Band Accord. Decades later, we ushered in an age of prosperity. Cities rose in the south. The civilization band grew rapidly. Time and time again, you rose from your slumber to guide civilization, leading us away from the broken bridge. However, as the enemy licked its wounds, we scrounged for resources and survival, neglecting our original vision. And the Originium's wounds never truly healed. The decay spread. With every slumber, you lost more. In year 139, as the exiles returned, the Second Anglo War stood at our doorstep. We were forced to initiate an ill-prepared expedition. Your sacrifice exceeded the worst thresholds. The Originium is still collapsing. We never truly left that broken bridge. Execute the Zeroth Directive. Deploy the PAC. Revive the Pulse of Life. Treasure your very last chance.
It's got nothing to do with the sarcophagus. The damage dealt to the Originium is metaphysical in nature. The Endman's health will only get worse with every awakening.
But the memory loss means we're running out of time.
Then you should have faith in the Endman. The repairs can only be performed by the Endman. Our mission is to create—
But our Endman's lost all memory. We can't force a drowning person to learn to swim. It makes no sense.
Now, we didn't come up with the automated industry complex to make bottles and jars. Remember the assimilated universe? If the Protocol Originium can find— Yo! Just woke up? We were talking about you just now. That means you're doing fine. Letting Perlica hang around with you seems pretty helpful for your recovery.
M3, I believe this is the Endman's first meeting with you. And Endman, you might not remember this, but M3 was right next to me to—
Yes, I was. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm M3. As for who I am,
M3 is also one of the executors of the Zeroth Directive. She specifically made this trip back to Dijon in order to verify your—
I'm also here to feed you additional intel about that special request from HAS. Perlica, it's the largest ether rift of the civilization band. Unfortunately, we picked up traces of ether energy activities at that place. Neferith, I bet. She's not even trying to hide her next objective. Every Enfielder is working hard to solve this issue, so I'm not too worried about it. What makes me really concerned is you, Endman. If something within the ether side is still struggling to return to this planet, then Neferith is just a small timer meant to divert our attention. Our enemies are closely tied to the ether. The Protocol Automation Core will be a thorn in their eyes, but they won't slow down just to cater your memory loss. Good. You're still your old self. I knew Perlica worried too much. I really want to be a part of your Wuling trip. But we got bigger problems at other places. Go and deal with Neferith. I believe.
Endman? M3 is one of our elite operators. She is responsible for carrying out combat missions of the highest. Many factions and their stragglers have not given up their dreams of our destruction. M3 has removed many obstacles, both overt and covert, for Endfield. Her actions gave us the chance to complete our preparations for the Protocol Automation Core. Wuling City is a key center of science and research of the Hongshan Academy of Sciences. The HAS is a longtime partner of Endfield. It's also why Chen got involved with Endfield in the first place. In addition to monitoring the very large rift, Wuling City also built plenty of living amenities in the region. The city is a home they rebuilt atop a disaster site. It is an inspiring symbol for the people of Hongshan. Wuling is also pursuing a special research project on something called Shiranite. Their aim, Endfield already has plans to deploy an automation core in Wuling City, and set up our AIC factory over there. This operation That's right. And Chen is quite familiar with Wuling City. We can count on her help for this operation. Since we're unsure of how many cards Neferith has in her hands, we should be as fully prepared as possible. Once you believe everything is...
Enman, I've made some progress. We completed our high confidentiality level handshake with HAS. Landing protocol is in the works. Supervisor Perlica will be waiting for you aboard Dijon.
Endman, we just received a situation update. The Intel office sent an update on the Bone Crushers. They're moving towards Wuling. Ether depth readings are changing throughout the entire world. Reports from other sites. M3 said that powerful individuals or minds are behind these incidents. She must focus on activities in the north. But this also means...
Come on, there's us, right?
Enman, Supervisor Perlica, your landing protocol is... We've established the drop point inside Wuling City. You may set off anytime.
Understood. Well done.
This is the first time I'm heading back to Wuling. Since Enman, I won't allow the Valley 4 incident to happen again in Wuling.
Indeed. Additionally, our partnership with the Wuling leadership is The liaison of our operation is the current leader of Wuling, Zhuang Fengyi, one of the Tianshi of Great Yen. I will be syncing additional details to your terminals. Wuling Very Large Rift is the largest known rift in the Civilization Band. Wuling City is right above this rift. Its main task is to monitor the rift for abnormal activities. Though Wuling and its outskirts are regularly subject to blight tides, they achieved great results across every metric in their annual household data reports. This is made possible with Wuling's key scientific endeavor, Project Shiranite.
Then why didn't they promote Shiranite in the band? That would really help us control the blight.
Yes. This is one of the motivations behind our joint AIC factory undertaking with HAS. Hopefully, this operation brings our partnership back on track. Endman. We'll set off once you're ready.
I only stayed at Wuling for a year or so. I can't stand the thought of this peachy sanctuary getting attacked. Enman, we gotta hurry. It's a form of blight. Wuling is built next to lakes and rivers. So, and since Wuling is close to rivers, the regular tides also intensify blight activity in the city. But it's no big deal to the locals. I saw her from afar a couple of times when I was assigned to Wuling for my training. The only thing I know about her is that she's the youngest. As for other things, the people say she never sleeps. If she gets angry, the skies will darken with booming thunderclouds. Some of her students really worship her. That's why the stories keep getting I was only there for... and it was a while ago. There's really nothing much to say. Let's not dally then.
Ready yet, Endman? All right.
Radio is still intermittent.
We've been walking for 15 minutes, but we have yet to reach landing coordinates. Deviation seems larger than I thought. We may have landed outside the we can't get in touch with Fiona or Viceroy Zhuang at the moment. Let's keep moving for now.
Oh my. Feeling this nice, moist air tells me I'm back at home. But this place is a little too quiet. I prefer things lively and noisy. Weird. The blight tide shouldn't have risen yet. Why would our radio comms get interrupted? I'm quite familiar with Wuling. I did live in the city for a while.
I've read plenty of investigative reports about Wuling, but they...
Of course! The grassy fragrance, the rippling of creeks. You can't take in their beauty.
Yes, but we're experiencing an unstable SOW system here. Its navigation function is out. Chen.
To help traveling peddlers, messengers, and tourists, Wuling City has deployed a number of powered rafts nearby. We just need to find these rafts to get our road markers. Time to roll. Let's follow this trail and look around. Enman, this is your first visit to Wuling, right? It's so different from Valley 4, isn't it? Just you wait. There are even more surprises in store. The raft is over there. Wait, who's that?
What does this Yanese... Ah, are you also trying to cross the river?
We came here for the scenery. You're not local, right?
I am a traveler who hails from...
The free city of Yirsch. One bound by a ring of snow-capped mountains?
My intent was to cross this river and visit Wuling City. I did not expect the vehicles here to be completely...
Are you here by yourself?
Yes, it seems that way.
This place is getting pretty unsafe. Are you sure you'll be alright roaming around on your own?
Well, I did have... But in the end... no matter. I assume you are heading towards... Will you kindly instruct me on how to activate this raft? I am afraid my knowledge of Yanese technology is rather limited.
Enman?
It is agreed then.
Most gladdening. It will be delightful to convert... apologies. I am afraid... Ardashir is my name. As you can see, I am a traveler who intends to visit every corner. I have secured a good footing. You may activate the vessel.
All hands, stay alert for orders. Oh. Apologies, I was spacing out. Please pardon my lapse.